There's an amazing depth of industries, talent, experiences, and I just want to say every woman has a story.
When I really think about what it means to be a winner, I really think about the shoulders on which I stand to get to where I am today.
I am here in the spotlight to give permission to other women, more women to be in the spotlight.
My experience this evening at the Women of Inspiration Awards was fantastic. It was amazing to see so many inspirational, wonderful women coming up on the stage, being in the spotlight, being recognized for their amazing achievements.
This event is pretty phenomenal in that it brings together a collection of women who are amazing in their own right.
By doing this, celebrating women's achievements, what you're doing is through the nomination process, it's really about recognizing all the great work that you do. You really have to sit down and make a list of all the things that you've done, and it hits you because you realize that, hey, I'm pretty great.
You know, it was a really wonderful evening where you can't help but leave more inspired than when you entered the room.
Loved seeing the diversity of the winners, the nominees, but also the types of companies there and the type of support that was there. So really incredible, and what a fun event.
I think it's really important because oftentimes as women, we always just kind of defer and say, oh, it's not a big deal. So having awards like this shows, yes, the work that we're doing, the hard work, the impact that we're having, it's important to recognize that, and most importantly, to celebrate it.
I think it's critical for top leaders to be SupportHERs because we are the people who can drive the change. We need to help grow, and in technology especially, to help change the balance of technology. And the more diverse perspectives we can get, I think the better all of our companies can be, and we create a more diverse, inclusive environment.
The other women, visible women experiencing success, because if you're a little girl and you see somebody who's succeeding as a woman in a new industry, that will tell you that yes, I can do it, and it'll encourage you to, perhaps push the ceiling again, as I mentioned earlier, push it forward and reach for success in male-dominated industries.
I feel personally, once you have garnered success and you built yourself up, you need to then reach down and pull those up with you.
Because the journey doesn't stop now. We are on a continuous journey, and it's really, it's more important than ever for women in positions of leadership to be able to not only celebrate where they're at now, but to really blaze a trail for future generations to be able to thrive. In the STEM space, 50% of the workforce is female, and yet only 28% are in the STEM space, and we need to change those numbers. We need to have women at the table in science, technology, engineering, math, business, the arts. We need to see representation.
I am the first female CEO of Roche Canada Pharmaceuticals. I will not be the last, and it was such a pleasure to be surrounded by my colleagues from Roche Canada with me, young women who are early in their careers, and for all of us to have an opportunity to hear these wonderful inspirational stories.
It's things like this that allow more awareness and exposure to just how great women are.
It feels really amazing. I'm grateful to be a part of it.
I'm really grateful for the Women of Inspiration Awards and all that they've been able to do for other young women and propelling them to advance their businesses and their careers.
I hope all the women who were nominated, not just one, realize that and they can step into their power and feel empowered.
Thank you for making the trek to be here with us, and I promise this will be an experience you won't forget.